Illuminati Souls. Gang life. Yeah. What you take from a church boy that doesn't speak and then rolls on the streets and takes down from a one way of speaking of how this bullet sounds. What do you know from the way you're going down the street hustling crack rocks? Now you got a 9mm and you think it's sweet until you have to do something in the church of the Lord of the cross that speaks. Locked down from a 9mm that makes the sound of a heart rate. Subscribe while you're trying to commit homicide. You got the CIA after you, committed fucking crimes that you never knew. You're undergraded as a gangster that never speaks. Moan to the rocks where you have a bullet that leaks. And now you're in a jail cell, white walls. Where are your brothers? They're nowhere, they don't give a job. They're laughing and pouring out liquor for the homies, but you never knew anything. You're saying sorry to the guy on the west coast that never speaks. You take your chest out, pump it back, and now you hit beats. And now you're rolling like a guy named James Willer, cold thriller, trying to sound like a guy that has to go and eat a shitty steak dinner and get beat down. Now he's got a shank and makes a sound. Now he slits you flat from the way that he is in the brat, coming around from everything when he's let out from the way that he can rap. Moves up, moves forward from a guy that commits a new order that he never wants to go back to gang life. But they come back and say, hey, yo, we got a knife. We got a hustle of a contract you want. You try to get out, but they say no, you're locked down from a dream that never leaves. And then they shoot you, now your chest cavity bleeds. You're in a hospital, and you're walking away so slow. You're moving with a broken arm, broken ribs, and now you can't even go. You're paralyzed from the knees down. You can't even have a girl, they don't want to look at you now. But look at what you speak of, true holy shit. A church boy once God, now this is it. He goes to church, confesses his sins. The crowns of what you know from the heavens, of a new life that could be experienced when he's gone. The workout of a hard gangster song, of a gang life that could never be uploaded, from the way that I flow it every time I grow it. And then the pot leaf that he smokes for the marijuana depression, of the way that his heart's resting from a rate that could never speed to the slow beats. And now we're sitting on the streets, but going right, coach right. Well, he's helping people every day at church, every Saturday night, because he knows he's like a flying knight, but can't walk. And one day he pictures a nice girl and wizard making him stop, hear his stuff, and give him something he really adores. And having a kid one day he already knows. And now the gods of the given sakes of Angel Gabriel giving him keepsakes of what he loves to know and loves to read. A sound cold instrumental making beats. And now he's a famous rapper with nose cavities, sitting there every day, even playing in movies. And the best part of what he really knows is now he has 3 kids and can smell finally out of his nose. That gang life is not a hustle. You guys gotta get out. It's like a reckless muscle of a comment that could never be subscribed. After you shoot that guy and get locked up for homicide, it's the church of the lawyer that speaks. And look at your chest cavity leaks. Your diaphragm poured out for the rapper of an inspiration from the way the act of hip-hop is what brings you down to an undergraded speak. And understanding every known name to a hard drive in your mind makes you weak. But now you weep out and you crunch right. You tough up and you knew you'd never have to look over your shoulder every night. Coach right, add on to the friends that you make every day for the path of the stray, where you're not walking away like a lone dog in the rain and pouring dark skies every night, day. And that's what you do for your raps. Church boy with the crown, now he knows he's gotta laugh, and he's got good people, not the 9mm, and he's got his family back. What do you got? Skin and beavers.